Oh man, the day that I got Link, he was ridiculous. He was so cute. I mean, my heart couldn't even tolerate it. I fell madly in love with him. He was like this big. He looked like a toy. Everybody who saw him thought he was fake, but he quickly proved to me that he was so much more than just a cute, popular dog that there's memes about online. Link very quickly showed me that he was super intelligent. He had a thirst for learning new tricks and for pleasing me and loving, unconditional, just the amount of love that Link showed from the time he was a baby all the way till now. Just amazing, amazing. I've never met another dog like him. On July 3rd, Link was rushed into an emergency surgery for his back. He was basically paralyzed from the waist down. He still had deep pain sensation, so he could feel, but he could not use his hind legs whatsoever, and he was in a lot of pain. Long back dogs can have a genetic predisposition to having disc bulging, disc herniation, disc hemorrhaging. It's not something that you know when you get your corgi, it's just something to be aware of. So this had happened to Link. It was unexpected. It came on extremely suddenly, and he had a CT, and the CT showed that he had a hemorrhaged disc that was extremely hemorrhaged. The debris that blew out of this disc from the pressure was covering the length of 3 different vertebrae. All of that stuff that was supposed to be contained inside of a disc was in between the vertebrae and the spinal cord. So it was compressing the spinal cord quite a bit, and that can result in paralysis. And if you don't act fast enough, the longer that spinal cord is compressed, the more likelihood that the dog will never walk again, will never regain the ability, that the spinal cord will be damaged permanently. He was taken into emergency surgery, and the vet, the surgeon, said that he did extremely well. He had a really good chance of a good recovery, but that it was unknown. Some dogs walk the next day, some dogs never walk again. I've been visiting Link 2 to 3 times a day during his recovery in the hospital. It's been hard, but also it's been really good. Every time I've seen him, he pretty much just sleeps. And that's good. That's a good sign, because if you've ever been in a hospital, you know how much people poke and prod at you and take your heart rate and draw your blood and blah, blah, blah. And they do that even more, I feel like, at this clinic. The staff are amazing. They're so attentive. Every penny spent at CVS has been amazing, worth it completely, 100%. Link would not be progressing at the rate that he is without the love and care of the staff of California veterinary specialists. Link has started to get motor movement and tone back in the muscles in his hind legs. While that might seem really insignificant, that he can just move his toes a little bit or kind of tense up his legs, it's a huge leap in the right direction. That is major in comparison to him not being able to even really sit up very well, because he couldn't have any control from like the middle of his back down. I can't wait for the day that I tell him he's a good boy and I get to see his nub wiggle again, because that is like Link's signature thing. He wiggles from the middle all the way. Like there's no tail just wagging. It's the whole body has to be bent in half to really express how happy he is. All of this was worth it just for the chance to give him back the ability to walk. I did not think I could ever be so blessed to have a dog like Link. He's the first dog I've ever had. I've gone out of my way to make sure that I give to him what he gives to me all the time. Link is actually, he is an ESA. That means he is my emotional support animal. Link and Luna both have such a deep bond with me. They know when I'm feeling stressed, when I'm feeling upset, and they each bring me different qualities that are so soothing. When I look at him and I'm upset and I know he feels like, oh, you're upset, what do? it immediately changes my mentality. I immediately am focused on him and no longer whatever problem I'm facing. He has been a staple for me, and I don't know what I would have done without him and Luna by my side through all of these things. Link is a unique boy. He is so special. Everybody who meets him falls in love with him. He's a charmer. He knows a bunch of tricks. He wants to please. He I mean, my goodness, you walk through the front door and he's just exploding with excitement. He just wants to show off to you and grab his toys and grab his bones, and you cannot help but smile and be happy and so excited about life when you look at Link and how excited he is. He's just such a good boy. He's so good. He didn't deserve this to happen to him. It was something, you know, that couldn't have been prevented, and we all just love him so much. He's priceless. This is extremely expensive. I was not prepared for this. Link was, I mean, he still is a very, very healthy dog. He's 9 years old, but he is, you know, Mr. Jock. He likes to go hiking. He will go on walks until he can't walk anymore. He goes and goes and goes. He has no off button. You have to tell him enough. He'll play tug of war with you for 45 minutes solid. He's just a happy, healthy boy who is full of love and life. When everything was happening so fast, I wasn't even paying attention to the numbers that the financial coordinators were telling me. Everything happened within a 24-hour period. It was literally just, here's my card, do whatever you need to do. I don't care what it costs. Everything just went straight onto a credit card. Many of you have already expressed that you would like to donate to Link's medical bill. And as much as that is hard for me to accept, I could not be more grateful for charitable gifts at this time towards this bill, this expense. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and to consider donating a charitable gift towards Link's medical expenses. You can also help out by sharing this GoFundMe and telling all of your friends and family about Link and his story. And on that note, I just want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart. You have no idea how much this means to me. Okay, you're gonna go for a walk? Go for a walk, bud. Bye, baby. I'll see you later.